Good good evening and welcome to Hunt Arena on the campus of University of Wisconsin River Falls. It's time for Wildcat hockey. It's Chris Larson alongside with Chris John tonight and Jason Schrank right behind us on camera. A little bit of a change of venue tonight, Chris. What do you think, man? You excited about tonight?
I am. It brings back old memories. I used to play here when it was before it was all refurbished and everything. So I was a little kid, but yeah, it was a fun event, fun venue to play in.
Looks a little bit different than it looked then, I'm sure.
It does. It does.
Didn't have those seats in the end zone down there. I remember back then it was just kind of like an open area down there. You could put your skates on and kind of hang out with your buddies down there.
And then the concession stand was right there also, right at the end there.
Yep.
So, yeah, it was nice. A lot warmer back then even than now, but I do know some of the boys have some disagreement on the weather in here. It's a little warmer than Wildcat Center, so.
Yeah, we are not wearing our jackets here tonight. I didn't wear my boots tonight either. It's a much more comfortable setting for hockey, but that's, as a player, you kind of like it cold. It keeps you from just sweating through your gear and that ice.
Yep.
It's a lot more stiff when you get a nice cold arena to play it.
It is. It'll be interesting to see. It's nice. It looks like Reese is in net. It's been a couple games since we've had Reese back there for the JV squad.
I think Reese played Monday in Eau Claire North.
Oh, did he?
Yeah,
you're right. Sorry,
yeah.
I missed. Yep, you're right. I was there.
Played really, really
He
well,
did.
too.
You're right. He did have a good game.
Yep, played real well. Reese back in there tonight.
We got the meat line out there right now. I'm calling this one here.
Cats going with Rappel, Charlie John, and Maddox Simon, along with Braden Dodge and H. Brunkhorst defensively. Cats trying to break out of their own end here. Menomonie sends one back down.
Back to the point. Oh, shot wide by Menomonie. Gage picks it up, feeds it out to Maddox. Maddox is able to tip it out. Menomonie breaks that up, though. Oh. Maddox takes it into the zone. Shot. Good save by the Menomonie goalie. Falls behind the net. Maddox picks up the rebound, though. Menomony's getting it to dump it out. Oh, and they get it tipped out. New D out there for River Falls, so they're able to step up. That's Max Homeniak. Homeniak dumps it deep, and you got Xander Halverson chasing after it. Menomonie picks it up. Max drops the man behind the net. 1-on-3 right now with Max, and he's winning the battle. Ooh, Fredrickson almost kept it in. Halverson off the referee, so it doesn't go deep. Off Fredrickson's stick to Oots. Oots with the puck. Oots sends it deep. Halverson after it. Menomonie's able to break it out of the zone there. They just sent it deep. Menomonie did. You got Fredrickson taking the puck. Will Loy picking it up around the net. Will skates it out, chips it out. Will takes it back up. Menomonie with the puck. Menomonie dumps it off the wall. That's going all the way down for an icing there, Chris.
Hey, I appreciate you stepping in there. Had to take care of a little business.
Understood.
Then I didn't want to jump on top of you as you were going, so I just let you go.
Sounds good to me. I think we work well that way. Just kind of go back and forth.
Cats set here for the offensive draw. It's going to be Preston Bloodhart taking the draw for the Cats out there with Peyton Tuckner Miller and Teddy Saylor. Braden Dodge, the D on this side. Will Loy on the far side. Will had a little illness, and it's good to see him back out on the rink. Cats are a lot better when he's out there. Menomonie swings it around. Try to clear it out. Nice play there by Bloodhart, keeping it in. Tuckner Miller. And now Saylor with it. Over to Dodge. Dodge fires it down. Menomonie trying to clear. Cats doing a nice job of zone time here, but haven't really put a shot on net since they've been down here. Now Loy with it. Loy skates it across the blue line. Cats will change as Will Loy goes on a one-man forecheck here. Tried to dish it out to Rappel coming in, but puck will come out in the neutral zone. Brunkhorst fires it down. Menomonie goaltender gathers it up. Puck out in the neutral zone. Thank you, Mr. Matt Link. That was the business I was attending to, Mr. Chris John.
Gotcha.
I never
Thank
grabbed
you very
any
much.
rosters, so Matt Link is always a guy you can text him and he'll help you out. So
He's
I
the
said,
man,
hey,
yep.
we need some rosters. We know our guys, but we didn't know any of the Menomonie guys, so it's good to have a few of their names as well.
Well, it's like you said, we haven't got many shots. It's 2 shots to 0 shots with the Wildcats leading right now with just under 12 left of the first here.
That shot will go off the gear of Rappel and safely down into the corner. Menomonie trying to get something going down here in Wildcat territory. Again, that last shift, puck pretty much down on the other end the entire time. They line, fire, that one goes up and over the net. Now Chuck John with it. Kind of bumps it off the boards to himself. Maddox Simon in a race for the puck, comes out of there with it. Menomonie able to get a stick on it, take it off Maddox's stick, and now Charlie John from behind the net. John with it. Out to the point in Brunkhorst. Brunkhorst fires. That one goes just wide. Rappel on the near side. Rappel sends it towards net. Now Simon will chase it down to the far side wall. John comes in, gets a stick on it. Still battling down there on the far side boards, right next to the Patax sign. Patax, big proud sponsor of Wildcat Hockey here on the River Falls Sports YouTube channel. Working through traffic there is Charlie John. Shot, nothing doing there. Simon working through traffic. Simon just taking some cracks at it there in front of the net. Menomonie able to get it out of trouble. Mustangs will bounce it up and out, but Fredrickson in the neutral zone gathers and sends it back deep. Halverson along with Carter Braun down there. Now Halverson with it. Halverson, nice centering attempt there, but it's picked up by the Menomonie player. Shooting for Helminiak. Nice job by Freddie, keeping it in. Shot comes off the goaltender stick and goes wide. Cats try to keep it in, but Menomonie able to get out in the neutral zone, and now they'll bring it in. That's number 21, Kellen Turner for the Mustangs. Nice play there by Youth. Stepped in front of the Turner there trying to make something happen, and Youth shut the door. Halverson chasing it down. Nice effort there by Halverson on that play. Cats will have to tag up. They do. Puck bounces out to Helminiak. He gets a stick on it, puts a body on a man. That's number 7, Power Messerschmidt. Not related to John Jacob Jingleheimer Schmidt. Cats still working down here in their own end now. Number 4, Carter Hoyt with it for the Mustangs. Tried to center it up, knocked away by Hare. Hare played a real nice game Monday in at Eau Claire North as well. That one's going to go all the way down. Thought we maybe would get an icing there, but Cats trying to clear out. Menomonie able to hold the zone momentarily, but Hare picks up the puck and he'll skate it up to the center stripe and send it deep. Bloodhart and Simon trying to chase it down. Menomonie able to clear out in the neutral zone, picked up by Brunkhorst. He'll wait for everyone to get on side and send it in. Puck out to the point. Loy not quite able to settle it down. Now Brunkhorst with it. Cat still changing up a few pieces of personnel over there on the far side. Simon knocks it out of the air. Simon with a shot. And a nice save there by the Menomonie goaltender. That's Caleb DeVries. He's a senior. So seasoned veteran on this JV squad in net today here for the Mustangs.
Very much so. And it looks like he's a little warm already, Coach. And he's only had 3 shots on net. Like I said, it's a warmer facility here, so they might not be used to that from Menomonie.
Got to towel himself off a little bit. Here come the Cats back the other way. John with it. And we get a whistle.
That was a good shot at the half boards there from Mason. Put it on net. Looks like we got the same lineup out there. Mason, Maddox, and Charlie with Will and Gage out there.
Rappel to take the draw. Mustangs come out of there with it. Nice little poke check there by Loy. A couple guys, a couple bodies hitting the floor there. A shot, and boy, I thought that one went in. Hit the side of the net on the outside of the net. Reese turned that neck quickly looking for that puck. Wildcats able to leak that one out into the neutral zone. Menomonie gathers it back up. Now Rappel steps in and takes it away. Rappel across center ice. Crosses the blue line. Taking a look around. Rappel turns in the center, turns in the corner. He's pinned down by a couple of Mustangs. Coming out of the corner there is Braun. Gives it back to Rappel. Rappel trying to make something happen in front of the net there, but DeVries able to shut that one down. And we get a whistle with 7:29 remaining in the first period. We are scoreless here at Hunt Arena. Again, varsity action tonight at 7 o'clock. So if you're watching in the area and want to come watch the Wildcats play in the college arena tonight, head on down to Hunt Arena. If you go to the Wildcat Center, you're going to check out some 16U girls hockey tonight. My daughter's playing tonight. Same bat time, but a different bat place. Puck down to the corner. They send it to the point. Loy gets a stick on it. And it'll squirt out into the neutral zone. Helmeniak dumps it off to Fredrickson. Fredrickson up the boards. And we'll get an icing call. And it'll be a D-zone draw here coming up for the Wildcats with 7:04 remaining in the first period.
It's a good idea there by Blake. I think everybody was expecting him to go to the offside or the weak side, so Menomonie started to cover. Blake tried to get back to our strong side wing there, but just didn't make the connection there.
Yeah, there was nobody on this side, and he was trying to hook it up with somebody over on the far side there. Everybody zigged, and Blake zagged.
Hare in for the face-off. Around the net now to Fredrickson. Fredrickson to Tucker Miller. Squirts out to the slot. Menomonie shoots it wide.
Hare will go back down in the corner now. Hare against number 4, Carter Hoyt down there. Cats trying to get a clear. Peyton Tucker Miller takes a bump, scrape himself up off the ice. Freddie trying to chase this one down behind the net. Menomonie looking to center, but Fredrickson comes out of there with it. Fredrickson across center ice. Fires it on net, and DeVries will cover, and we'll get a whistle and an ozone draw coming up here with 6:28 remaining. First period, Wildcat Hockey brought to you by our friends at First National Bank of River Falls. First National Bank of River Falls, locations in River Falls, Prescott, and on the campus of UWRF.
Got the Maddox, Simon, and Mason and John line out there right now with Dodge and Gage Brunkhorst.
Menomonie looking
John
to clear,
chips it
send it
deep
down.
around in the net. Mason tries to pick it up to Maddox. Maddox out front. John, one-timer. There's a penalty. Saved by the goalie. Looks like we have a delayed penalty on Menomonie there.
Yeah, beautiful one-time look there to Chuck, and usually Chuck buries that one.
Usually he does.
When I saw that puck going, I'm like, we're going to put a goal on the board.
Yeah, I thought he was going to bury it, but must have bounced just a little here.
Charlie John is a guy that doesn't miss out on too many opportunities to score when it comes in that situation.
Well, we got 6 minutes and 2 seconds left of the first period, Chris. Menomonie still does not have an official shot on goal yet. 7-0 in shots.
Cats with a power play opportunity here. Puck out to Brunkhorst. Brunkhorst fires the point. Puck behind the net. Cats settle it down, send it out to Loy. Loy bounces it back down. Now back to Loy. Loy winds, fires, puck loose out front. That's the perfect shot from the point. You want that low shot, get a little bounce, rebound opportunity there. Carter Braun up front for the Cats right now. And Menomonie, thought they were going to clear it. Brunkhorst keeps it in. Nice play there. Still battling in territory there. Who is that, Chris? Is that Carter? No, that's 29. 29.
Yeah, yep.
Peyton Tucker Miller.
Yep.
No, that's Halverson, 25.
25 is Halverson, yep. Since they bumped it into the net, into their own bench from their zone, it's a offensive face-off for River Falls here.
Rappel,
Rappel
John,
in
and
there.
Simon. Shot from the point from Freddie. Ends up in the far side corner. Simon down there. Simon sends it out to Fredrickson once again. Fredrickson dumps it down into the corner. John in the near side corner. He's got Braden Dodge supporting, and Rappel jumps in there now as well. Rappel just trying to poke it out of there. Braden Dodge waiting for the opportunity. Dodge with it. Dodge working it around some traffic, sends it around to Rappel. And Rappel gets pushed up against the boards. Simon steps in there, takes it away. Had John patrolling out there in front of the net. Now Fredrickson over to Rappel. Rappel shoots. And a nice play there by DeVries getting back, coming across that crease and knocking that down. And we got another whistle here with 4:41 to go. And it's going to be Rappel going to the box for interference.
I think that might have been a little frustration on that back door that he had there, Chris.
Yeah, I think he thought that baby was going in there. And
I think he did. So 4-on-4 for another 40 seconds. Then Menomonie will have a short minute and a half power play here. So let's see how we can do with 4-on-4. There's a little more ice skating here. I think River Falls is showing a little more speed at the beginning here than Menomonie, so this might be more beneficial for us right now.
Yeah, Cats leading the shots 9-0 here in the first period. Bronkhorst swings it over to Halverson. Now Bronkhorst with it once again. Bronkhorst trying to clear. Halverson sends it the length of the ice. Now that we're 4-on-4 there, that's going to come back down into the Wildcat zone here. 4:25 remaining first period. We are scoreless. Wildcat hockey brought to you by River City Stitch. Don't forget River City Stitch right now. They got that buy one, get one for 75% off hat sale at River City Stitch. 2nd Street, River Falls. Also location in Prescott. Alverson will bring it around. Cats trying to get out of their own end here in this 4-on-4. Here we go. Puck out to Xander Halverson. Bounced it off the boards to himself. Winds, fires. DeVries didn't get all of it, but he got enough of it to send it wide. Bounced off the outside of the net. Bounced right back over to him, and he's able to get the cover. So we'll get a whistle here with 4:03 to go. 2 seconds remaining here in the Menomonie Menomonie penalty, and then they'll be on the power play. Cats will go short in just a moment. Bloodhart will take the draw. He's out there with Carter Braun, Blake Fredrickson, and Will Lloyd. Puck swings around. Fredrickson with it. Fredrickson fires. Goes off the skate of a Menomonie player. Menomonie back to full strength. They are on the power play.
That was a
nice
good
play there by Lloyd.
Tried to send that home run for the guy coming out of the penalty box. They were hoping, but they just get hit hard enough.
Yeah, Lloyd did a nice job there, too, getting his body in front and knocking down that opportunity as they tried to bring it in. Bloodhart
left of the penalty kill here, Chris.
Lining up his man. Braun got a stick on that one. Braun sends it down. Now he'll head for the bench. Braun and Bloodhart change out. Tucker Miller and Teddy Saylor out there along with Fredrickson. Fredrickson just sent that one down, but it's picked off by the Mustang player. Now Will Loy with it. Loy takes a look around, just kind of absorbing time. 19 seconds left in the power play. Saylor gets his stick out there. That's a big D-man over there Saylor's facing up against on the end over there. That's number 21, Kellen Turner. Hare sends that away. And Saylor will send it down, and that will kill the penalty. Rappel is out of the box.
I think he was waiting to get out there, Chris.
He was, and here's Simon. Simon fires and scores. Maddox Simon kind of cut through traffic, went to the backside corner, and put that puck right up there where Grandma keeps the cookies. And it's 1-0 Wildcats.
Looks like Maddox or Mason might have got the assist on that. We'll have to hear for sure, but it looked like he got that assist. He fought in there right away when he got out of the penalty box, and Maddox was open in the slot and was able to finish it.
Yeah, definitely. I would say that was definitely a assist there from Mason Rappel. Little Rappel, Simon, and Chuck John in there right now. Dodge swings it off the boards. So Simon from Rappel, late stages here of the first period. Simon still working, trying to get that puck to Rappel. Chuck John with the shot, and DeVries able to get the save as he kind of found himself in a little bit of trouble. You can see a little bit of panic in that move, but he got the glove down.
He did. There was a lot of bodies in front of him, and he was just trying to cover the puck. So there wasn't any more rebounds. Looks like he's having a little difficulty right now with that first shot. He's not absorbing it. He's just getting the rebound and dropping it in front of him, which is most coaches don't want that drop in front.
No. That's where you get yourself in a little trouble. Brunkhorst retreats all the way back into his own end to get that puck. Bounces it off the boards for Halverson. Brunkhorst able to come through there and knock it out into the neutral zone, but Menomonie regathers and sends it into the Cat zone. Puck up the ice to Halverson. Menomonie will send it right back down. Number 7, Bauer Messerschmidt. Cats with an opportunity here. 3-on-1 coming back the other way, but the puck controlled by Brecken Leach. And Leach will send it down. That'll be icing, and the Cats will get the ozone draw here with 1:29 remaining in the first period.
I'm guessing Menomonie was happy with that icing there. Like you said, it was a 1-on-3, and there was nobody looking for that pass. So.
Yeah, he was in trouble.
He was. Typical of what we tell our kids, if you're in trouble, you dump the puck and get the icing. We'll take the icing 9 times out of 10 there.
All right, it'll be Simon Rappel and Charlie John along with Fredrickson and Loy. Puck out to Loy. Loy fires it down towards the net. DeVries had to kind of readjust himself, but the puck goes safely wide. Fredrickson fires that one off the gear of a Menomonie player. Chuck John pressuring. Fredrickson steps up. Nice pinch there by Blake. Here come Menomonie back the other way, though. They get a hold of that puck and send it out of neutral zone. Freddie steps up, knocks it down, but it goes right into the gear of number 20, Corbin Cockrum. Cats able to send it down. They're going to wave the icing off. Simon and Rappel pressuring. Loy steps up, gets it back deep. Rappel working behind the net. Rappel to Simon. Now Rappel with it again. Does the little wrap around. And no dice. We get a whistle. That puck was loose, but from where the official was standing, I don't think he could see it. So
right.
We get the whistle. Again, those shots, Chris John, 12-0 in favor of the Wildcats here in the first period.
It's a good showing here right now. I don't know if what Reese is thinking down there, but I think as a defensive standpoint for the coaches, I think the Wildcats are happy with that, keeping those guys wide and no dangerous shots there.
Makes life easy as a goaltender, but awfully boring as well. And it's kind of nice as a goaltender to get in the game. It's a tough spot to be in, really, as a goaltender. A lot of times you're just sitting down there all by yourself, because usually in a game like this, if you're going to get a shot against you, it's one of those 1-on-0 kind of situations. And if you're cold because you've been sitting there all night and not taking any shots, it can be a tough spot. Sometimes it's a lot better to get into the flow of the game.
Exactly. River Falls was able to keep it in there. Menomonie chips it out. They got a guy going behind, but good dump out. Braden Dodge with the puck going around the net. Whiffs on it, but continues to send it around to Tucker Miller. Peyton's battling for it. Preston with the puck, high off the glass, gets it out of the zone. Looks like a line change for River Falls here. Good timing there. Wasn't a bad first period there, Chris. 13 shots to 0 shots. 1-0 River Falls. Simon from Rappel. I think Coach Pete and them over there will be happy with the first period for the most part. I think he's going to, even though we had 13 shots on net, I still think he's going to want them to shoot a little more. They're not getting the shots. They're trying that one last finesse pass here. So hopefully that's what Coach Pete is saying there. Let's work the puck, high-low, get some shots on them. We'll get those rebounds.
Yeah, I think the Cats really, with the way they dominated that period, you got to feel good 13-0 in shots, and you got to feel good anytime you get a lead, but they probably feel like maybe they left some meat on the bone there and probably should be up by a lot more than 1 right now.
Exactly. And again, that goes back to, there's no shots on Reese right now, so that first shot, you only have a 1-goal lead. That first shot could be the shot. And, if Reese isn't warmed up and ready for it, it could be unfortunate. But right now, we'll just hopefully they continue to dominate like they did in the first period. Second period is just about ready to start here, Chris. So getting ready, and hopefully that's what Coach Pete and them have got those boys over there and what they told them to do. So
they should be ready to go here in the second period. We're going to have Coach Tim Barris come and visit us here between the second and third periods. We'll be interviewing him, so stick around for that. This is a rink that Coach Barris played on collegiately about 2 decades ago. Hate to age the guy and let you know how old he is, but
he's still younger than us, Chris.
That's right. That's right.
Spring chicken compared to us.
Yeah. Well, we're still young at heart and in mind.
True.
One thing I'm learning more and more about men of our age is we still sort of think we're like 25. But,
Exactly.
But we're not.
Exactly. Nope.
Puck out to Dodge. Dodge fires it down into the corner. Rappel drops it off. Nice look there. Chuck John for Simon. And we got a whistle coming. Cats will go back on the power play here with 14:35 remaining.
That was a good little bang, bang, bang pass by Mason to Chuck to Maddox, and he just shot it wide. I don't even think DeVries had moved when Maddox had shot the puck. It was by him already.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, another one of those kind of meat on the bone plays where it's like, boy, if we could start burying those babies, we can start running the numbers up.
Exactly.
Rappel to take the draw here. Now John with it. John down in the corner. John over to Rappel. Now to Fredrickson. Fredrickson lines and fires just wide. Puck bounces out to Braden Dodge. Dodge sends it down to Simon. Simon out to Fredrickson. Fredrickson lines, fires, takes that one right off of DeVries' gear. And Rappel had a choice opportunity there. Just couldn't quite find the handle on it. Cats send that one into the bench. And see, they should bring that out. He keeps pointing like he's going to take it down low, but I think the Cats put that.
No, Menomonie did. They were trying to clear it. Yep. Yep.
Gotcha. Then, yeah, you need to get it down low here. It'll be Menomonie along with Carter Braun and
looks like Halverson over there
on the other side. Braden Dodge and Mason Rappel playing a little point spot here on this power play. Puck's going to go all the way down the length of the ice. Rappel's going to chase it down, takes a look. Hangs out behind the net for a moment here. Fires it up to Halverson. Halverson along the boards. Dodge tried to stick his stick in there, and now Menomonie trying to work through traffic. But Menomonie will send it back down deep. Rappel regathers. Rappel across the dot, now across the blue line. Crosses the center stripe, dumps it deep, and DeVries will just scoop it up, and we'll get another whistle.
That was probably the good decision on DeVries there with 4 Wildcats on him right now.
Yeah, just keeping the traffic light in front of the net there. You got a bunch of jerseys coming your way, enemy jerseys. Just slow it down.
55 seconds left of RF's power play here. Menomonie sends that all the way down and around. You got Reese setting it up for Oots. Oots makes a nice little stop. Moves the puck over to Xander Halverson there. You got Halverson with Braun and Menomonie. Halverson shoots it a little high.
Oots sends it down low. Menomonie able to get a stick on it. Kind of like this, Chris John. Little dueling banjos play-by-play.
Back and forth. Yeah, exactly. It's like, okay, I need a drink. You need a drink. We'll take a quick break here.
Puck out in the neutral zone. Kind of reminds me, we lost the late, great Bob Euchre today. And
we did.
One of the things that was just interesting about the way that the Brewers have called their baseball games, it's always been one guy. Euchre would do 4 innings, and I just remember early 2000s when I was in my kind of heyday of listening to baseball. Jim Powell would take over for 5 innings, but it's just kind of a one-man show, but they switch off, so you get a little different flavor and a little different taste from a couple different guys while you're watching the game. And rest in peace, Bob Euchre. He is really a guy that got me interested in doing sports broadcasting, and he's the reason why I'm probably here doing this. I grew up and Grandma had the Brewers game on all summer long when I hung out at her house and listening to Euchre on the radio.
They had the back door there. That was Menomonie's attempt there on the back door, and he just missed it.
Yeah, real good opportunity there for the Mustangs.
Good block by Bloodhart there. You got a 3-on-1 right now. Oh, Bloodhart keeps it in there.
Tried to center it up. Nobody home. Dodge patrolling the neutral zone here. Menomonie able to break it out. Dodge is going to go back and gather this one up as Menomonie completes their change down there on that.
Looks.
Oh. Simon with it. Now Charlie John will try to chip it around the Menomonie defenseman. Puck out on the far side. Shot goes up and over the net. Rappel
still not an official shot yet, Chris.
Yeah. There a couple of shot attempts, but Rappel just burns by his man. Skated in front of the net, just tried to leave a little backhander there and squirted in there, but nice play by DeVries, kind of shutting that one down.
I think he thought DeVries was going to cheat a little, so.
He did, yep. Shot from John. Had Simon swinging in there from the backside, but couldn't connect. Utes dumps it back down to Rappel. Rappel trying to drop it off for Maddox Simon. Nice play there by John. He winds and fires. Stick-on-stick play, sends that puck up and over the net. Still working behind the net. Simon tried to chip it off there to John, and Menomonie will send it the length of the ice, and we get a whistle. With 10:24 to go, second period, Wildcats up 1-0.
It looked good there. Like we had said between the periods, they kind of go down high, low, high, and that's what RF tried to do. They just missed the connection between Maddox and John there. So Halverson in on the faceoff right now. You got Halverson and Helmeniak and Braun in forwards. Fredrickson whiffs onto that D, but he's battling. Menomonie's able to chip it out. Runcourse chips it down. Fredrickson gets the puck and chips it out of the zone. It's in neutral zone here, battling. Good attack by Freddie there. No icing there. Menomonie tips it in. Menomonie goes around the net, tries to dump it out. Fredrickson kind of bumps his guy off the puck. Back to Gage. Runcourse mishandles it, but able to move it up to Helmeniak. Halverson on his horse there after it. Gets in the corner, though. So you got Halverson and Braun, and Menomonie sends it around. Freddie's the only one there. He's got time. He steps up, shoots. Good save by DeVries. Got Kellen Turner moving the puck. Oh, Helmeniak in front of the net. Oh, shoots it wide. It's the spot you don't want to shoot wide there, Chris. Right in front of the house there. That's the shot.
I think he was aiming for that side bar, that bar there, because he had a little spot there. DeVries was a little bit cheating to his left, and I think Max was just aiming for the right side of DeVries there and trying to hit that spot and just off target there. Got a couple of comments coming in. Got the Helmeniaks watching. Tammy Helmeniak says, let's go Cats. Nancy Helmeniak says, good luck tonight. Tammy Helmeniak watching from Trigo, Wisconsin.
Nice.
Hare taking the draw. Puck out to Dodge. Dodge winds and fires. That puck goes just wide. Youth stepping up here. Puck out in the neutral zone. Here comes the Mustangs back the other way. A little 2-on-1. Nice pass, but a great play there by, is that Dodge?
Yep.
Taking that pass away because it was there. Had he not stepped in the middle there and taken the puck away.
At this point, Menomonie needs to shoot the puck right now instead of trying to be a little finesse. You need that shot, rebound, attack, because they still have 17-0 on shots right now.
Yeah, that's got to be tough looking up at the scoreboard and seeing that. At least the Wildcat Center, it's not broadcast publicly to everybody,
right.
You know?
It's not a big red sign saying, hey.
You're sitting there on the bench looking right at it. The 17-0 shots right now. Mustangs working from behind their own net. Taken away again. Big time play there, Maddox Simon. And we get a cover and a whistle with 8:23 remaining in the second period. Sandy Wienerhold chipping in here tonight saying she's cheering from Port Aransas, Texas. Go number 20. Go Wildcats. Sandy is Gage Brunkhorst's grandmother. Welcome to the show. Rappel over to Fredrickson. Fredrickson winds and fires, trying to go through the legs of Chuck there. And then Rappel just Fires, I think, is looking to knock that one off the back shoulder of DeVries.
There
it is.
Freddie with the
Fredrickson.
goal.
DeVries stood up. Fredrickson hit kind of the pipe and just bounced it right into the net. And it's 2-0 Wildcats after the Fredrickson goal.
Again, that goes back to what we had said a second ago. Just shoot the puck, put the puck on net, good things happen.
Exactly.
Unfortunately, DeVries tried to slow it down for his boys, and it hit the heel of his stick and just kind of slid in. So
the lucky ones count just like the pretty ones.
A goal's a goal, right?
That's a Coach Barris has been saying, hey, I've been trying to get some more dirty goals, trying to get some guys in front of the net, get some of those ugly ones because they count just as much as the pretty ones do. That one there, just maybe a little bit of just a slight glimpse of lack of concentration there, and into the net it goes, and it is 2-0 Wildcats.
Brunkhorst sends it deep cross ice. You got Helmeniak attacking the puck. Menominee's going to try to break it out. They got a guy deep here in Menomonie here.
Mustangs, wine fire.
That might be the first shot
There's
on
the
net
first
there,
shot,
Chris.
yeah.
They gave him 99
They
on
gave
the
him
board.
99. There we go. Now it's back to 1.
There we go.
Got that goose egg off the board.
It's always that first one's the toughest.
Yeah.
Goal, shot, doesn't matter.
I can guarantee you the coach probably said, guys, let's just go out and get a shot in this shift. How about that? Let's just go get a shot.
Exactly.
We got to start small. Got to start somewhere. Let's just go get a shot. Mandy Cudd says hello. Way to go, Cats.
Got 7:18 left to hear the second. You said we got Coach Barris in between the periods?
Coach Barris coming up here between the second and third. Cats have Preston Bloodhart taking the draw for them, and it'll be Peyton Tuckner-Miller and Owen Hare out there with them. Utes and Brunkhorst, the D's.
This is.
Menomonie sends it deep. You got Oots picking the puck up in the corner. Rattles it around to Dodge. Dodge chips it into the Menomonie player, but steals it from him. Then chips it high off the wall. Got a race. I think it might be on net here, so we're not going to get icing there. DeVries is going to send it down for icing, though.
So the Cats will get the ice with 6:50 remaining here in the second period. Wildcat Hockey brought to you by our friends at Juniors. Don't forget, they got the Monday through Friday lunch special down there. Half a sandwich plus super salad for just $12. And man, they got some good looking sandwiches, salads, and soups down there. Something sure to kind of pique your interest and not your normal stuff down there. Juniors does an amazing job with all their food.
Yes, agreed. Back to Freddie again. Low shot.
Freddie's looking for goal number 2 there.
He is. Now it's a good screen by John there.
Yeah, I like the shot too.
It was low.
DeVries had to close up there right in the nick of time, or he'd be celebrating his second goal of the day. Rappel, back to Fredrickson. Fredrickson winds, fires that one, goes off some gear. Bronkhorst gathers it up and shoots, and DeVries able to gather that one up in his glove, and we'll get another whistle and another offensive zone draw right here.
Those are the ones I tell the D, you want to shoot lower. You don't want the goalie, because they're going down. You don't want them to catch the puck. You want that rebound, maybe a ping pong effect, whatnot. So it's a good shot, though, but it was a little high.
Puck back out to Fredrickson. Fredrickson gets it down. Rappel working behind the net. Got it to Simon. Menomonie able to clear. Bronkhorst swings it around. Cats tag up. And great play there by Rappel. Tagged up, got the stick out, and took it off the stick of the Menomonie player. Simon out to Bronkhorst. Bronkhorst winds, fires. That time he kept it low, but DeVries got the glove down. Looked like a catcher pulling a wild pitch out of the dirt there.
Exactly. But that's what you want. I mean, your defensemen, you want them to shoot lower unless they're winding up for that rocket, but it doesn't look like, throughout the year, which is a good thing, our D aren't winding up with that rocket. We want to keep that shot low and hard, quick, off a pad or something to get the rebound, and somebody gets that scrappy goal.
Helmeniak to take the draw is out there with Halverson and Braun. Puck out to the point. Dodge with it. Dodge lines, fires. They got there. And a nice backhand from Helmeniak up and over DeVries and in to make it 3-0. That was exactly what you're talking about, Chris.
There it is. So you get an assist from Dodge on that because he puts the low shot on. It bounces out. Max picks up the garbage.
Those were those dirty goals right there. Get that puck low again. Just puck bounces out. You got your big man standing up in front of the net and up and over with the backhander right over the top of the pads and in for the goal.
6 minutes left in the second here, Chris. Back into Braden Dodge with the puck. Chips it out.
Menomonie from Dodge there on that goal. Cats trying to clear it out, goes up and hits the netting. So we're going to get a whistle here with 5:52 remaining. A D-zone draw coming up for the Wildcats. Wildcat hockey brought to you by Cernahouse Chevrolet. Head down to Cernahouse Chevrolet in Prescott. Check out America's most awarded brand for new vehicle quality from J.D. Power. Chevrolet, Cernahouse Chevrolet, Prescott, Wisconsin.
Menomonie with the draw. Back to the D. Oh, just missed by Menomonie going on. In the corner there, Oots battling the puck there. Menomonie steps up to help, and then Oots takes it around the net. Oots sends it up to Halverson. Halverson's going to move it up to Carter Braun there. Braun gains the red line, skates around the guy. It's 2-on-1. Braun's looking, low shot. Again, exactly what we've been preaching the boys. Low shot. Carter knew he had to take the shot low. He didn't have the shot to beat the goalie, and he was hoping a rebound came out to Max there.
Tammy Helmeniak chimes in. Sweet goal for Max Helmeniak. 3-0 Wildcats. That one trickles over to DeVries. He just sends it over to the near side boards. Brunkhorst winds, fires. That one I think got deflected and went up in the air. Fredrickson tries to drop it off there. Peyton Tuckner Miller. Nice job there by Freddie keeping that one in. Tuckner Miller gathers it up, fires.
A little miscommunication there, but it's all right.
Gathered up by Freddie. Now Brunkhorst with it. Brunkhorst going to retreat down into his own end. Battling up along the boards. Picked up by Tuckner Miller. He'll send it out into the neutral zone. Menomonie winds, fires, picked up by Fredrickson. Fredrickson's going to chip it off the near side boards. Cats, I don't think are going to be able to catch up to that one. And we get a whistle and an icing call. D-zone draw coming up.
It's an okay play. I think RF needed a line change there, and Freddie he looked up. I mean, he lifted his head and looked and realized, well, I can either try the home run shot, see if we get it, or we're just going to get an ice and we'll get a line change there. So
if that was football, I think Menomonie would have got called for pass interference there. They were kind of interfering with Bloodhart's opportunity there to chase that one down.
That's what you're taught, though, as a defenseman. You kind of slow down and get in front of that guy. So.
Yeah. Rappel kicks it out, and now we'll send it down the length of the ice. That one's going to get breaks. Won't be icing there. Simon chasing it down. Those shots now up to 25-1. Mustangs shoot. That one goes wide of the net. Up to Simon. Simon up to Chuck. Simon regathers, sends it down. Chuck with it. Chuck still battling. Had 3 Mustangs around him. Rappel to Utes. Utes winds, fires. Little deflection there by Chuck. Over to Simon. Simon out to the point. Dodge will send it back down to the corner. Chuck puts a shoulder into a man. Simon out front. Wow, great play there, Maddox Simon. Got that stick out there and just sent it right under the stick of DeVries, and it is 4-0 Wildcats. We talked about meat on the bone at the end of the first period. They're cleaning it up, and they're licking their fingers right now.
They are.
Ain't much meat on the bone now here the last few minutes.
Exactly. Well, I mean, they put on a dozen shots this period. They had 13 in the first and a dozen more now. We still got 3.5 minutes left.
Yeah. 3:41 to go here, second period. Wildcats up 4-0. And, the JV team's personnel changes all the time, but this was the first loss of the JV season when we played them, about a month ago. Menomonie, if I remember right, it was like a 5-3 or 5-2 kind of game, and they have just generated nothing offensively tonight. Again, maybe guys got moved up or something. You don't know, if the personnel, how different the personnel is. But it's been a very different game than what we saw here about a month ago in the JV.
Yes, it has. Helmeniak around to Halverson. Back to Helmeniak. Helmeniak back around. Oh, weird carom there. Braun tried to get it, but Halverson picks it up. He's got Brunkhorst with them. The defenseman steps up with a nice shot across. Helmeniak goes Halverson to the puck. Back to Braun behind the net now. Swings around. Puck comes out. Freddie picks up the puck with an attack by Carter Hoyt from Menomonie. Gage again. Gage just chips it out to Teddy Seiler, and it's just a tad.
They waved it off.
They would? Okay.
That one's going to come all the way down. I don't have to wave that icing off as it's on net.
And their last 2 shots have been like that, Chris, from the red line or down just to get it in the zone. So baby steps is what Menomonie has to do right now.
Just about 2 minutes remaining here in the second period. 4-0 Wildcats. Now Owen Hare with it.
Owen's battling with a guy who's about 8 inches taller than him right now in the corner, but he's putting on a little good battle there. It's 2-on-1 right now on Owen, and Teddy comes out with the puck. Teddy battles around. He sends it back to Dodge. Dodge gets deflected. Hare with the hand. Oh, Menomony's able to chip it out. Minute and 30 left. Oots is looking where it is. Nice play back to Dodge. Got a line change coming. Dodge back to Oots. Oots is trying to get it deep for the line change here. Dodge moves it over to John. John waiting. John looks back to Dodge. Plenty of movement here. Dodge off the wall back to John. John chips it up just off of Simon's stick all the way through. DeVries sends it out. That's going to be it's going to die right there on the snow pile. They're going to wave it off. Oots with the puck around the net. We got 1 minute left of the second period here. Oots is getting pestered down there. Gage with the puck. Chips it up to Simon. Mason or Apple sends it back to Oots. Oots up to Mason. Mason flips it out off the stick. John's on his horse to go after it. John's got Simon with them. It's 2-on-2. John shoots high off the shoulder pad.
Off the pipe. Just about did the same thing Freddie did a little while ago.
Oh, my. 30 seconds left here. We got back to the D. Freddie's another shot.
That one goes off the pipe as well. You know, we talked about DeVries being a senior and kind of being a seasoned veteran and out there, and you have the seniors playing JV. They bring a lot of leadership. They bring a lot of grittiness, and they've just been around the game longer than a lot of these guys. You see a lot of freshmen and sophomores out there. I think it's really good to have those guys out there. And I'm sure Gage, when he came cruising up there on that forecheck a little while ago, he's looking for a goal, man. He knows that his time playing hockey, his time wearing a hockey jersey is nice goal there by Rappel is coming to an end. And it's time, man. His games are numbered and probably count them on 2 hands, and that's it. So these kids are working hard, man. They know that real life is coming real fast.
Yep. Oh, yeah. They show up at that early morning practice like everybody else. They put in the time and energy. That was a goal by Rappel there. I think it was assist from John there. We'll have to see with 16 seconds left. 5-0 Wildcats. Rappel with the face-off. Menomonie comes in. Menomonie with the shot, tipped. Rappel with the puck around the net. We got 4 seconds left. Freddie takes it out. Freddie up to John. That's the way the second period ends. 5-rip. 29-3 on shots, Chris.
Yeah.
I think you have a special guest coming up.
Yeah. Well, Chuck, Joe, we got to make sure we give Chuck credit for that. He did get the assist.
He did, okay.
Play, so.
Okay, thanks.
Chuck with another point. It is 5-0 Wildcats as we head to the second intermission. And we got a special guest coming up here, head coach Tim Barris of the Wildcats. Tim, why don't you go ahead and put these on? Talk to me, Goose.
Hello?
All right, we can hear you. All right, I'm going to stand closer to the camera than you, so I'm going to look even larger than I normally am.
Close tonight.
With you, but we are close to the camera. We're joined by head coach Tim Barris of the Wildcats. Hey, welcome into the booth, and how's it feel to be back in your old stomping grounds here?
Things have changed. It's always good to come back to Hunt Arena. I mean, I played here for 3 years. Obviously, my senior year, I got hurt, but it's an iconic barn, as I always like to say. I think it's one of the best in D3. I'm a little biased to that, but it's always good to come back to River Falls here, and especially to this arena. It means a lot. spent a lot of time here, and it's always good to come back.
Yeah, for folks who don't know, tell us a little bit about your path. How did you get from playing as a youth hockey player to playing here? What did that look like for you?
Yeah, I mean, it's a tough road. Not a lot of people really understand that. So, I mean, I grew up down by Milwaukee. I played 4 years varsity high school down there. And then I went on to play Junior A for the Chicago Freeze, which was in the North American League. That's when there was just the 2 tiers. So it was just North American and the USHL. So I played 2 years there, and then I ended up here in River Falls after looking at many other schools. But River Falls kind of drew me in with the small town feel and some other nice things with the university. But, this facility here that we're in tonight is one of them. So, but yeah, that's kind of how the road went, and it was a grind getting there, but it was definitely worth it. So
yeah, this place looks a lot different than it did when you were here, but what's it going to be like for you when you step up on that bench and have a game playing in front of you here tonight?
It's a little humbling, I'll say that. I mean, it's you play here for 3 years, and you're always you're on the bench, you're on the ice, you're playing hard, and now it's an opportunity for me to get behind the bench and watch our players play. And it's good. It's been some fun hockey to watch over the last 4 games for sure, and throughout the course of the year, just to see these players grow and develop from day one. So it's a little humbling just to be able to be on that side of the bench now instead of playing. So I'm looking forward to it.
Yeah, tell me a little bit about that. How your team has progressed, where you guys feel like you started, and where you're at right now.
Yeah, I mean, we've had some bumps in the road. Obviously, from the beginning of the year, we started off 2-0 with 2 really good teams. A team that we're playing tonight, we beat them. First conference game, and then we caught a couple bumps in the road where we kind of wanted to try to do our own thing, and instead of trying to learn the process, trust the process. And I think a lot of you guys have heard that throughout the course of the season so far, is just they have to trust that process and what we're teaching and how we're coaching. And we hold these players accountable, and we want them to be the best that they can. And it's starting to show. It started right away in Hudson, that first game this new year, and we've just really progressed, and they're starting to understand those smaller details that we've been trying to preach, and they're having success from that, and tonight's just another one of those opportunities that we can grow. So yeah,
since the break, you guys have played some great hockey. You went toe-to-toe with Hudson right up there to the end of the game. Since then, you guys have won 3 games in a row. How do you keep that momentum going here tonight?
Yeah, the message this week is you just have to stay humble. I mean, I told the boys all week we haven't won anything yet. We still have 11 games to go. I think it's 10 or 11 games to go. And we have to approach every night as if, we are 0-0. This is, we have to show up and be ready to play every single night. Teams are going to be gunning for us because they know the style that we're playing now. And they're going to be after us. And I think, the biggest thing is just keeping them humble and keeping them honest with themselves. Don't ride the highs, don't ride the lows, but just keep working every day. We had a really good practice yesterday, and I'm excited to see what the boys can do tonight. So
yeah, tonight you got a conference opponent and a section opponent. Correct. So real big game. Next Tuesday, Somerset, big section opponent. Really, really good hockey team. They're playing some great hockey there tomorrow in Somerset. Tell me a little bit about that game, what you expect next Tuesday in Somerset.
Yeah, I'll be honest, I don't look too far ahead.
Yeah, I know everybody's one game at a time.
Yeah, I know I am. I know Danny. I've known Danny for a long time. We had an opportunity, obviously, to talk throughout the course of the summer. We played over there this summer. So I know the style of hockey that they play. I know how Danny is as a coach. I know some of the systems that they run. So we'll get through tonight, and then we'll start preparing the boys for Somerset and, some ways that we can get past their layers. And, they have some skilled guys. They got some guys that can play the body and want to play the rough and tough game. So it's just a matter of just us adapting our game to playing our style and our tempo, making them and forcing them to play with us.
I'm going to ask you to look ahead one more time. We're going up north here in a few weeks, going to go up to the Duluth area, take on Two Harbors, take on Superior. Tell me about that trip and kind of what's in store for our team and for the fans that weekend.
Yeah, I'm excited for that trip. I mean, Two Harbors, if you look at their history, they've been kind of up and down over the last, probably 10 years. They're, a couple good seasons, couple, rough seasons. When you get up north like that, these are going to be teams that are very physical, but they also have skill. So we have to learn to adjust to that, because obviously I'm a big proponent is, these big blow-up hits nowadays just aren't part of the game. We have to be effective in being on the offensive side, and so that'll be a good test for us. And then obviously Superior, they're a perennial in Wisconsin hockey. They've won how many state tournaments? They're there pretty much every year. I think they're having an off year, as most people are saying, but we'll see. I mean, it's Superior, and you just have to still show up and play. And road trips are fun because I think it's a good time for the boys to get together and kind of have that team bonding moments. You got a 2.5, 3 hour bus ride up or whatever it is. So it'll be fun. I mean, my philosophy is always we are going to, yes, we're there to have fun and play hockey, but it's going to be kind of like a business trip, though. We are there to play hockey. It's just another step for us to, to be able to make that run into state again. And that's just another challenge for us is when we go up there. So.
Anything else I didn't ask you that you wanted to talk about tonight?
No, I just want to appreciate. I just want to just say thank you. I appreciate everything that you guys have done throughout the course of the season so far, and I know a lot of our listeners really do appreciate it. I have an opportunity to obviously listen to you guys as I watch game film, but I can't thank you guys enough. I think you guys do just an unbelievable job for us, and I thank you for that. As I know a lot of people, like I said, that can't come to the games directly do appreciate it. So thank you.
I appreciate it.
Yeah.
Thank you. Thanks for coming up.
Yeah,
appreciate
absolutely.
your time, and it's fun talking to you, and good luck tonight. Should be a fun game.
No, I greatly appreciate it. Thank you very much, guys.
All right, head coach Tim Barris coming up to the booth here and having a chat with us tonight. We really appreciate him coming up and visiting with us. Chris and I are going to take a little break here as they finish up the ZAM. We'll be back with the third period in just a moment. All right, third period about to get underway here at the Hunt Arena. Chris, why don't you take it here for just a minute? I got to fix up a graphic.
All righty, sir. So the third period just started here. We got puck dropped. It's 5-0. Got John, Simon, and Rappel out there right now. Menomonie puts it into the net. Reese puts it around. Freddie's got the puck. Freddie gets taken into the boards nicely there. That was a nice little hit. One of the first ones we've seen tonight. Rappel pokes the puck out. Menomonie comes across, gets across the red line there. Skating in right now. Josh DeVries, that must be Cole's little brother. You got Rappel going in with the shot, and back to the D. Fredrickson with the shot.
Ekholm stepping in here in this third period.
Yes.
So the Cats bringing in a couple extra guys here for the last period. They can play a total of 4, so I think Coach maybe just wanted to get a couple kids some minutes. Not sure how many minutes they may get in the varsity game, so you bring them out here in the third period of the JV game and let them get some minutes in, let them get skating.
Yep. I did see they also had the fourth liners out there for the varsity. You had Prochnow and Ovi and Serene there, so.
I saw Ovi today when I walked into the rink, and I walked right. I couldn't figure. I'm like, who is that kid? he got his hair cut, and he looks completely different, man. He's got a nice, tight-looking hairdo right now.
There you go. Speaking of him, he was just right through the shot through the legs there. Hayden with the puck now goes back, comes up to Serene right now. Serene gets a little hip check there. Hayden with the puck coming in the corner there. Hayden off the wall. Pass Serene. They wave off icing there, Chris, and we're going down onto looks like they got a new goalie in there. Ed Dowd, the sophomore's coming in.
And Dowd played most of that game, and we played him in Menomonie about a month ago. So Dowd getting the net here in the third period.
Yep.
And I would guess that, that was a nice goal. Number 19.
Ryder Anderson, 10th grader. That was a nice shot to the corner. Little screen there, I think, on Reese. I don't think he quite saw the whole puck there, and Ryder just picked that upper right corner on Reese there. So
yeah, I think he heard it before he saw it. Hit that corner and just sounded like a puck hitting the bucket of water.
Exactly.
The little thought it made.
13:03 left of the third here. 5-1 right now. You got Helminiak, Halverson, and Braun out there as your forwards. Oots and Freddie on D. Back to Oots. Freddie with the puck going across ice. Blocked by Braun there. Menomony's able to chip it out, but that's still going to be icing there.
No, they waved it off.
They did. Wow.
I think they said Freddie could have played it. So
gotcha.
Waved it
Well,
off.
he probably could have, maybe. Halverson trying to chip it out. That's into this penalty box area there.
Good evening, sir.
Halverson was going after Grandpa on that one.
Yeah,
there.
Gramps down in the box and wanted to give him a souvenir puck.
Yep.
Wildcat Hockey brought to you by our friends at Bros. Remember, fish fry tomorrow night at Bros.
They're going to bring it down deep in our zone here. It looks like they're saying that it was in our zone when they cleared it out, which I agree. I mean, we were in our defensive zone. Bloodhart with the face-off.
Ekholm down in the corner. Ekholm still working. He's got Hare up here waiting for the breakout pass. Ekholm puts his shoulder into a man, and Menomonie will send that right back down. That's number 21, Kellen Turner. He plays a good physical brand of hockey. We've called his name a few times today.
Yes.
Turner had an opportunity there in the slot. Couldn't quite find the handle. Cats trying to get it clear. Menomonie coming out here with a little bit of spitfire to him in the third period. They might have got a little talking to in the locker room.
I think so. Hare with the puck, trying to dump it in. Bloodhart gets it in the zone and goes after it. Hare with the puck. Little backhand on Dowd there.
Yeah, DeVries probably, they said, yeah, we're going to put Dowd in here for the third period. He's probably like, well, that's cool.
Give me the water and let me sit down.
He faced 30 shots in 2 periods. He faced the whole game's worth of shots in 2 periods.
He's ready, yeah.
He was good.
Exactly. Rappel for the face-off. Comes at 19 again. Ryder Anderson's got some spike in him right now.
Maybe that's a guy that didn't. Maybe he's kind of doing the same thing for Menomonie.
I think so. I don't think he played the first two, so.
I don't remember seeing him.
He's got some fresh legs here. John gets able to tip it out. Back to Ryder there. Run course off the wall to Anderson there. Anderson sends it deep to Freddie there. Freddie's going around the net. Rappel's got it over to John here. Just off the John stick. John's able to chip it in. Wasn't able to keep it in by Freddie. Freddie's battling. That's going to be a delayed offsides there. RF gets onside. And that should be an icing there by Menomonie.
That'll be icing, and the Cats get a whistle. An ozone draw coming up here with 10:54 remaining third period. Tom Brown says, "Go Cats." I think Tom is Daniel Lynn's grandfather.
I think you are right, sir.
Wildcat Hockey brought to you by friends at Gilby's. Gilby's, dyno tuning, performance upgrade, custom engine builds, motorcycle service, and a whole lot more. Gilby's Street Department. Brock now in there now for the Cats. Ekholm will have to come back into the neutral zone to chase this one down. Ekholm out there with Mr. Utes, and now Carter Serene working through the neutral zone. Menomonie able to gather it up, and Ekholm took a big shot there, but pops right back up. Now Pollard trying to work through the neutral zone. Menomonie gets a stick on it. Serene up to Pollard, and Prochnow gathers up. Prochnow from the dot. That's kind of his shot. He likes to shoot from. He's kind of like Ovechkin. That's where Ovechkin likes to shoot from. Didn't get all of that one, though.
Nope.
I've seen Colby knock a bunch in from this season from that little dot area over there, but we get a whistle. That one up into the Mustangs bench. 10-11 to play here, third period. Wildcats up 5-1. Wildcat Hockey brought to you by Ace Hardware, River Falls. Go to Ace Hardware for all your hardware needs. They do keys. They do screen repair. Lots of great tools and stuff. Had to replace some stuff on the sink about a month back. Stopped into Ace Hardware. Got myself a new basket for the bottom of the sink.
Ah, there you go.
Braun, cross ice, looking for Halverson, but that one goes off the gear of the Mustangs player. Mustangs swing it out and around. Halverson over there on the near side. Puck back down into the corner. Braden Dodge patrolling the blue line on this side. Cats able to keep it low, though. Brunkhorst comes all the way down. He'll swing it back around. Halverson to the corner. Halverson out to Dodge. Dodge fires from the point. That one goes just wide. Had Helmeniak on the back door. Brunkhorst sends it down. He's battling a couple of Mustangs. Mustangs out into the neutral zone. Here they come back the other way. Shot. That one goes into the corner. Picked up by Halverson. Halverson across the center stripe, now across the blue line. Wines, fires, knocks that one off of Dowd's gear. Thought it might bounce into the net, but it goes just wide. Nice play there. Halverson with it once again. Halverson fires that one just wide, hits the deck. Cats in the middle of a change. They get everybody out but Xander. Xander's going to head to the bench now. Puck out to Ekholm. Ekholm trying to leg out the icing, but he won't get there. We get a whistle with 8:59 remaining. Third period, Wildcat Hockey brought to you by Prescott Chiropractic. Keep your spine in line at Prescott Chiropractic. Visit them online at PrescottChiro.com. Bloodhart will take the draw here for the Wildcats. Out there with Maddox Simon. Trying to pick out a couple.
Teddy Seiler and Chuckner Miller.
There you go. That's why I got you along for the ride.
Got my glasses clean today.
Yeah, I should have brought the binoculars.
Seiler with the puck. Is able to chip it in. Chases after it. Ekholm steps up with a shot wide of the net, but misplayed by the defenseman there. Seiler with the puck. Gets a little love tap on the back there. Tucker Miller after the puck. Ekholm steps up. Bloodhart with the puck. Deflects into the corner. Tucker Miller with the puck. Out front. Oh, looking. There we got Ekholm now. Mishandled. Has to send it back deep in the corner there.
I think he's kicking himself right now because he's like, I could have scored a goal right there.
I think he is.
And that was definitely available for him. I think maybe that was the issue. He got some big eyeballs when he saw that net open like that.
Yeah. So Seiler and Bloodhart fighting there. Now you got it back to Ekholm. Ekholm. Oh, nice look over there to Oots. Oots with the low shot. Scores!
That was all from Ekholm. I think everybody thought he was going to shoot. Got all lined up, kicked it over to Utes right the last second, and Utes buries it.
Beautiful play there. Comes out from, I don't know who they're going to give that with Ekholm. Could have been either Tucker Miller or Seiler back there. One of those two put it out to him, but we'll have to see if they give it to a second assist there.
So 6-1 Wildcats here, late stages of the third period. Rappel to take the draw. Rappel with John and Simon. Puck bounces out to John. Teddy.
They did give it to Teddy also, which was good because it was a pass back to Hayden back there. And Hayden with a nice cross-ice pass.
Wildcat Hockey brought to you by Bodie Studios Yoga. Bodie Studios in Prescott and River Falls. John crosses the blue line, sends it down deep, and he's going to chase this one. It was that was Simon who hit the
penalty there, yep.
And we get a whistle, and the Cats will get another power play here with 7:29 remaining. This power play brought to you by our friends at Southridge Ranch Bacon. Small batch bacon made right here in River Falls, Wisconsin. Visit them online, southridgeranchbacon.com. Don't forget to follow them on Facebook.
Looks like Coach Pete's got Freddie out there on D with Gage, and you got Serene, Pollard, and Procknell as your forwards on the power play here.
Try to get the chili cooking here with these boys. Shot goes up and over, and Dowd's going to stick the glove up there and knock it down, and we'll get another draw here with 7:25 remaining in the third period.
Try the same setup here. Freddie keeps that one low this time. Serene in the corner. Go ahead, Chris.
Working down in the corner now. Procknell with it. Procknell winds, fires. Dowd gets it on the glove, sends it down. Back over to Pollard. Mustangs ship it all the way down the length of the ice. No icing as they are short right now. 1.5 minutes left in the power play. Just under 7 to play here in the third period. Wildcats lead at 6-1. Tried to hit Procknell. Procknell going the wrong direction to receive that pass, and now Brunkhorst will come all the way back into his own end to pick this one up. Brunkhorst across the dot, sends it cross ice over to Serene. Serene crosses the blue line. Serene with a shot here. He shoots, and a nice play there by Dowd to keep him out of the back of the net. Gathered up by Dodge. Dodge over to Rappel. Rappel back to Dodge. Dodge winds, fires. That one goes wide of the net. Rappel working from behind the net. He's out there with Serene. Now Serene and Fredrickson head to the bench. Nice opportunity there for Simon, and Simon scores. Bingo, bango, bungo. It is Rappel to Simon, and it is 7-1 Wildcats.
Nice high-low play there. Mason was waiting for somebody, and they kept having their back to him. As soon as they all turned to look at him, Maddox was wide open out front. Mason slid it there, and defense couldn't turn around, or Dowd couldn't get there in time. It was a nice little quick put away by Maddox there.
Yeah, we were talking about that meat on the bone.
Yep.
They're not leaving much meat on the bone now. Here comes Chuck John through traffic. Backhander, and he scores, puts that one backhand right over the shoulder of Dowd, and that bone is bare.
That bone is getting nibbled on by everything. I think the marrow is getting sucked out of that one, Chris.
8-1 Wildcats here. 6:07 remaining third period. Wildcat Hockey brought to you by LA Glow Co. Getting ready for spring break. LA Glow Co. does a nice job with the spray tan. Go on spring break looking gorgeous at LA Glow Co. North Main Street, River Falls. Chuck John unassisted on the goal. Whining fire from Ekholm. That one's knocked down by the Mustangs. Here they come back the other way. Number 21 with it, Kellen Turner, trying to get something going. He's out there with Anderson. Anderson, the lone goal scorer for the Mustangs. Cats take it out of there. Braun drops it off for Halverson. Halverson thinking about sending it up. Cats, that puck comes back into the neutral zone. I was about to say Cats offsides, but
right.
Mustangs got a stick on it just in the nick of time before they were able to bring it in. Ekholm chips it down in the corner to Halverson. Halverson winds, fires down, able to put a stop to that one, and we get a whistle with 5:16 remaining here in the third period.
We are at runtime now, Chris.
That
So
clock
keeps
be
going there.
rolling. We're going to wrap up quick.
Yep.
Thanks to Patax for sponsoring the broadcast. Patax, remember, 5 cents for every gallon of gas at Patax goes to the Wildcats, and 5 cents goes to the Falcons. Get your gas at Patax here in River Falls.
It's a good low shot by Freddie. Menomonie comes out, gets the red line, and chips it deep. Freddie's chasing the puck. He's getting battled by number 2, Ben Doms, down there.
Doms is a name that you hear quite a bit around the Menomonie sports circles.
Yes. Good hustle by Tucker Miller there to battle on the puck. Gets deep in the corner, but nobody's attacking right now. Oh, we got a offsides.
Penalty coming on the
Gotcha.
Wildcats.
Thank you.
Delayed call coming up, and that clock does stop for penalties, injuries, and goals. So we get a clock stoppage here. 4:24 to go. Wildcat Hockey brought to you by Sarah Jenkins, Property Executives Realty. If you need...
That wasn't a penalty.
Yeah, it wasn't a penalty. I thought it was. Huh?
I did too.
Well, why did they stop the clock then?
Well, that's why he just said. I just saw the ref giving him the old keep it rolling.
I messed up. Well, I guess guys down in the box thought it was a penalty too.
I agree.
SarahJenkins.com. Get a hold of Sarah for all your real estate needs, buying, selling, or just kind of want an idea of maybe what your house is worth and maybe what the payment would be. Sarah can help you out with that. Carter Serene chasing it down, drops it off for Dodge. Dodge shoots. That one goes wide. Brunkhorst steps up into the play, and that's going to leave a 1-on-0 shot, and a great job there by Reese. Reese was left in that spot a couple of times Monday night against Eau Claire North and did an awesome job of shutting it down. Big-time save there. Menomonie was coming 2-on-0 back the other way, and Reese able to shut it down. Wildcat Hockey brought to you by St. Croix Lanes. Open bowling every Saturday and Sunday afternoon. Don't forget Thunder Alley Bowling every Friday and Saturday night starting at 9:30. Fish fry Friday night, tomorrow night at St. Croix Lanes, too. I love the fish fry at St. Croix Lanes. I like going there. They have lunch fish fry.
Yes.
Friday lunch.
Their fish sandwiches are delicious, too.
Yeah, good place to go for food. Even if you don't bowl, you can go hang out at St. Croix Lanes. Cat's able to break out. Chuck John brings it in. He's got Mason with him. He's going to turn. Gets pinned up against corner board. Simon with it now. Simon working through traffic. Kind of flips one towards net, and Dowd able to get the glove and knock it down. Wildcat Hockey brought to you by Waypoint Wealth Group. Keith Vandell is your guy there. You can visit him online at waypointwg.com. Retirement, financial planning, and much more. Keith Vandell, Waypoint Wealth Group. Menomonie to take the draw here for the Wildcats.
Brown sends it around the net. Back to the point there. Good keep in by Hayden. Hayden back to Halverson. Halverson over. Good save by Dowd. Oh, good attempt there by Helmeniak.
Yeah, I thought he was going to light the lamp there.
Yeah. Oots with the puck here, circling back in center ice. Hayden gets red line, sends it in. Halverson tips it in and chases after it. Got a minute 45 left of the game here. Oots over there on the defensive side. Menomonie steps up. Helmeniak is able to cover Oots' spot and keeps the puck in. Halverson attacks. Menomonie sends the puck around. Menomonie's on a 1-on-2 right now. He just dumps it in to go for a line change. Oots has time right now. Oots goes around the net with a minute 20. Great outlet pass to Halverson. Halverson up to Serene, deep in the corner.
Serene made a little bit of a business decision there. Took a look over the shoulder and went, I'm going to see what he does, and then I'll react to that.
Exactly. And it was one by himself, so it was a 1-on-2.
Yeah.
They just chip it down. Menomonie goes icing there. Just under a minute left right now, Chris. It's 8-1.